Welcome to the Club 54 pre-round show from LIV Golf Dallas, presented by Aramco, where the Texas heat isn't the only thing scorching. Patrick Reed is on fire and out front, chasing his first LIV Golf victory, and his four aces are looking for a win as well, but he's not alone in the spotlight. The battle for an Open Championship exemption is just as intense, and this course has shown it can bite any moment. It's all setting up for a thrilling final round, and it's all going down right here on the Club 54 pre-round show. Welcome. I'm your host, Christian Crosby, joined by three-time PGA Tour winner and four aces legend, Mr. Swag himself, Pat Perez, and your favorite LIV Golf analyst, my best friend forever, Jerry Faltz.
And real quick, to the viewer, regardless of the sartorial statement my co-hosts are making, there is no luau in Dallas tonight.
Don't try to big word us like
you
that.
just missed the memo on the party polos,
right,
bro.
right. I feel like
You don't see what the polo says, Jerry? You got to take a look. Let's get a zoom in on the camera here.
It says I have matching bottoms.
Living the dream, but more importantly, Club 54, baby. Come on, Jerry. You got to get with the program.
Haters hate, CC.
Pat says he likes it.
Of course. Look at he looks like a flamingo.
Hey, I got flamingos on it. No, Macau, sorry.
All right, let's talk some golf. Round two was full of excitement from top to bottom. We had four aces dominating the team competition, and Patrick Reed leading the way, going for his first ever LIV title. It's safe to say he's probably one of the best LIV players not to win a LIV title so far. It's not a matter of if, but perhaps a matter of when, and that win could potentially be today. Do you guys agree?
He's so excited. He's so excited about this. You know, not only trying to win his first LIV event, which he wants to do so bad, but more importantly, he wants to win in Texas, which he has not done. He said he's a little embarrassed by it, but he has nothing to be embarrassed about. But he is so excited.
Players, you put in that statement, Louis Oosthuizen and Paul Casey, who has a chance today as well, and Patrick Reed. But I think his body of work and his consistency throughout his play on LIV, to me, means he is the best player not to have won on LIV yet. And I think that changes today. He has never, ever lost a lead heading into the final round in his professional career.
That's a pretty incredible stat, but one thing is for sure, Jerry, it's not going to be an easy feat for Patrick Reed. Let's take a look at this individual leaderboard. Some big dogs on his heels. Abraham Answer doing well here on this course. Paul Casey right there, tied at second. Break down this leaderboard as you look at it. We got a bunch of storylines happening at once here, which is exciting. Jerry.
Yes, we do. We got a bunch of storylines because of the Open Championship exemption. Currently, that spot with the projected rankings is held by Sergio Garcia. He's in a position today where he can't really help himself unless he does something very, very special. And there's a few guys that could catch him. Most notably, Pooj and Answer have the easiest shot, but you also have Lucas Herbert there and an outside chance of the birthday boy, Anirban Lahiri, with a second place finish, passing him as well.
Well, let's dive a little bit more into the Open Championship exemption that everyone seems to be fighting for. Yesterday, it was first Sergio, then it was Abe Answer, then it was Pooj. It was a back and forth. Let's take a look back and see how it all went down.
Sergio Garcia, he's out of the points and somewhat vulnerable if he doesn't turn it on over the weekend.
David Pooj could finish third and pass his captain for that spot.
It's great to be in this position, and if I don't get it myself, hopefully it's either Abe or Sergio.
Yeah, do I want to win that spot? Absolutely.
Abraham Answer would leap in the life standings from 19th to 6th to put some pressure on Sergio, who's outside of the points at the moment.
Yeah, well, he's a survivor, though.
And Sergio has found form at the right time. He was 4 over par, but he's burst into life. David Pooj still in with a very good chance, 3 under overall. But that's another birdie for Abraham Answer.
It'll be a good battle, and we're super competitive. Our practice rounds get pretty heated, so it'll be nothing different.
Sergio Garcia still holds that spot, but a good day out of David Pooj could change everything. Sergio, Pooj, Answer still fighting. What's it looking like today, boys?
I talked to David this morning at breakfast. He's so excited. Jerry and I were talking about it yesterday, how this is his qualifier. He is signed up for Tuesday, but he'd much rather get it done today. He knows he's really up against 4 guys, and today is his 18-hole qualifier. Not only to try to have a great finish at the LIV event, but get that spot, get him to Portrush, and I think he's going to play well enough to get it today.
Lucas Herbert, we haven't given him much love during the broadcast because he hasn't really been anywhere near the lead, but he doesn't have to be near the lead. He has to finish solo 12th or better to pass Sergio's 78 points. Right now, he's 3 shots off of that line, so I'm looking for him today after a really solid back 9 yesterday, second 9 for him to get it done today.
And has had great Sundays.
Yes.
I got to put you guys on the spot right now. Let's get right to it. Who do you guys think is going to get that exemption today?
Well, you know, the odds are, honestly, the odds are Sergio gets it. If you look at it statistically, the odds are. But if one of those guys is going to catch him, I like Herbert, but it's such a tough pick.
Yeah, I'm pulling for Puig, so.
Wow.
I mean, I'm pulling for, I don't root against anybody, but, you know, David Young. I don't pull for anybody except, you know,
except the Dodgers,
guys in blue.
Pull against them.
You can just make your pick and stand on business, Pat. It's cool.
I picked Puig. I picked Puig.
All right, before we do a deeper dive into the final round, let's take a look back to round 2, how everything went down. Tune in.
I'm sure it would be nice to see an Aces flag on 18 instead of Crushers.
Oh, tell me about it. I mean, it feels like we see Crushers every week. I mean, I'm sick and tired of it.
Come on, go.
What a good try. Brilliant. Well, he's not blinking here, Patrick Reed, on Super Saturday in Dallas.
And I always like 2-iron off this hole. It gives you a wedge in your hand, you know? Just got to make sure we hit the fairway today, you know? Thanks.
4 aces lead in the team competition. Chasing a first victory in quite a while.
Oh, it's been forever. I have no idea. That's a great question. It's been a minute.
Seeking a first victory since late 2023, 26 events. Yes! That's a popular chip in for HV3 finally. Exactly, says Harold.
I think we're a lot better than what we've played this year. A lot of it having to do with me. I haven't played that great, but I feel like the game's coming around, and yeah, looking forward to the challenge tomorrow.
Tyrrell Hatton is 6 under par today after this.
Very proud of the team. Tyrrell had a heck of a round. It's just 7 under here. It's mind-blowing.
Legion 13 in second place in a tie.
4 shots out here. All scores counting. 1 hole. It's 5 minutes. It's going like that.
Legion 13, it's all to play for.
Round 2 was a show. Round 3 is going to be a movie. And here are the chasers. Paul Casey first up.
Birdied his last 3 holes. He's making some putts, but he's getting it done with the best ball striking tee to green in the entire field.
Abe, phenomenal. This is so unlucky here. Just after making 4 birdies in a row. Looking to make 5. Talk about pin seeking. Here we go. Totally unlucky. Made 7 birdies though, safe par from there, which is a great 3 on that hole.
Yeah, saving par from there. It wasn't the worst break in the world that derailed him because he had bogeys 3 in a row following that. Tyrrell Hatton has kept that hot putter from his 4th place finish at the U.S. Open. He'd love to get a win here heading into the Open Championship at Royal Portrush.
Blandy, who just ages like a fine wine. Another incredible.
We call him Blandy Savage here on the pre-show, Pat.
He just goes about his business. He does what he needs to. He makes putts. He's putted phenomenal. He's a little shocked.
And he could clinch his job next year within the LIV Golf League with a good finish today. Harold Varner III got off to a rough start because Pat Perez was following his group yesterday, and he was trying to impress him too much. But he turned things around here when Pat left him alone.
Yeah, that was huge for him. That turned his whole thing around. Made 3 birdies come in to get the even. Rombo, this another unlucky shot. Looking to get his round going. Another unlucky break. Hits the pin. He can't believe it. Unfortunately, it turned into a 6 for him on the very birdieable par 5. Kind of derailed his day a little bit there.
John Rahm, Mr. Top 10. Out of all of these guys that we saw, whose game suits this course the best? Who would you say has the best chance on Championship Sunday to get it done?
I mean, Rahm, but I think he's going to have a hell of a round. But I really do believe that the way Patrick's playing, he's going to keep going. He loves being in front. He loves having that moment. He's so excited about this. Again, he's not a guy that's going to overpower this course, so he's going to stick to his game plan. He's not worried about trying to drive some of the holes that other guys do or trying to get to, par 5s that he can't get to. His wedge game is the best thing he's got. His putter's right behind that. He's going to rely on those today to get it done.
What this leaderboard has proven through 2 rounds thus far is that distance isn't as important as precision in ball striking. In that final group, we have 3 incredibly precise ball strikers.
Before we talk more about that, let's toss it now over to the range with Rachel Drummond as she tracks some final preparation for our final round. Rachel,
look at that shirt.
I'm representing the 4 aces. I wish you'd have just seen that. I had DJ's brother Austin grabbing the mic and doing the intro, but we just missed it. Yes, I am representing the 4 aces today. It's so busy today. Let's look at Harold. He did so well yesterday. He was 3 over at one point, got it back to level, which round this course in these conditions is amazing. 4 aces, boy. Oh, let me just move quickly to P. Reed here. And I'm actually going to ask Kessler, his caddy, a question. Kessler, now the strategy, is it going to be any different from the first 2 days for you and Patrick?
Nope, same game plan.
Same game plan. And how's this new 3-wood working?
So far so good. So
it's a lucky weapon.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Go well. Right, let's have a look at Captain DJ. They're ready for your intro now. He's keeping his back. He's gone camera shy. Right, here's the main man, Bryson. Sorry, Richie can't get through today. It's carnage. Let's see him warming up. As always, starting with the wedges. Where's his bit of tech? Yeah, he's got his foresight out. He's just getting dialed into his target. Bit of a tip for everyone at home, always get dialed in. Watch his feet, watch his feet. Look at the weight go. Right tap, left, heel up, heel down. That's such an old school move, that heel down to start. Oh my God, this range this morning, we could go anywhere. David Pooge looking for that spot. As we heard Pat say earlier, he is absolutely up for the challenge. He's got one of the most beautiful swings, you know, like a Neiman S, such a good body move. Let's keep on rolling. Ram, there with our main man, Scott O'Neill. Adam's hiding. No, look, you want to talk to me.
Essential personnel only.
He's in the hunt again.
Well, yes.
Does it get tiring?
It does. No, it doesn't. He's playing good, so sharpen things up a little bit today, and you never know.
And
it'll be a really good day.
In terms of pins and how the course is laying out today, you know, is it any different to the first 2 days?
Pretty much the same. Yeah, I mean, the course is in great condition, and I said yesterday, if it starts firming up, you'll see the scores close up a little bit. So I think today's gonna be really exciting. So
I need to get you on the show with me. You're a main part now. Thank you, Adam. Right, finally, let's just look at Neiman. I mean, this guy, you can't knock him away. Tough first day, but then an amazing, amazing second day. Boys, the energy here is ridiculous. This is going to be one hell of a day.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Before you go, you just mentioned the energy. Are you sensing any extra pressure from the guys or high anticipation? And we know we have a huge crowd here. What are you feeling from the crowd as well?
Do you know what? It's so if you think about Patrick Reed, you know, Pat, you touched on this earlier, like he's won a green jacket. These boys know how to win. It's just getting it over the line if it hasn't been done for a while. But the energy's there. They're all up for the challenge. They're elite athletes. I can't deal with them. Well, as you can see.
You got us ready to run through a wall, Rachel. Thank you. As always, we'll come back to you in a little bit. For now, it's time to dive into our marquee groupings. Started with David Pooge, Richard Bland, and Terrell Hatton. Jerry, break down this group. What can we expect to see from them as we head into the final round?
Well, you get some incredibly hidden length and great ball striking out of David Pooge. Richard Bland, 48 years of life before he became a legitimate star in the game of golf when he got his first win, and now he is trying to keep his job for next season within the LIV Golf League and perhaps even an outside chance to win. And Terrell Hatton, you never know what to expect, but it's always going to be fun to watch. I like his chances as well.
Speaking of fun to watch, we got Patrick Reed, Paul Casey, and Abe Answer as our next group. Pat, break this down for us. What can we expect today, baby? Well,
3 phenomenal ball strikers, which no surprise why they are in this last group. Not extremely long, all 3 of them, but their precision is their irons. Again, like I said, and this course is going to take today. The wind is picking up, but the putter's going to be the hot one today for all of them. But I think Patrick's going to be able to show them all what's going on.
It's going to be some exciting stuff going down in the final round. Jerry, I got some bad news. Pat and I decided you're not part of the polo party, so you're going to have to go.
There's a good chance I won't ever be, actually.
And you won't be. You're not invited anymore.
No, yeah, okay.
You're now uninvited to the party.
I won't let the door hit me on the way out.
All right, thanks. Stick around, guys. More to come. Next up, we have Don Boulay, Sue-Ann Hang on some team competition. More from Pat, and more to come with Arlo White and David Faraday. Let's bring in Don Boulay and Sue-Ann Hang now, because while the individual battle has been intense, the team race is just as tight. Dom, Sue-Ann, to you.
The Four Aces have the lead, and Suan, can you believe it's almost 2 years since they've won a team event? They're going to be out there motivated today to try and get it done. You got Varner and Patrick Reed who are vying for the individual title, and you know they're going to be engaged. Thomas Peters is playing okay, but I think it's going to really rely on Dustin Johnson today. He's at even par. He's been playing okay. I've been following them the last 2 days. He's changed putters today from the new one he's been using. He needs to play a captain's innings today.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Aces are going to be tough to beat today, but I'm going to go with Legion 13. They got 3 players in the top 12 right now in great form. And then you got Caleb Surratt, who really been playing pretty well. Got a bad break on Friday, and we've seen what he's able to do on Sunday. So I'm going to go with Legion 13.
Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Suan. Let's take a look at that team leaderboard as we head into the final round. Pat, you've been on the Four Aces. You're a Four Aces legend. These guys placed second in Virginia. They seem to be trending upward. What's going on with these guys?
They're definitely all trending. I'm excited to see what's going to happen today. They haven't won since we won in 23 London, so it's been a long time for them. I know they're ready to get a win. I've talked to them all today. They're very excited to get going, but they're all pushing for Patrick Reed to win, so they need a big day, though.
Suan actually picked Legion 13 as a potential winner.
It's going to be. I think it might come down to the end there, because those 3 teams are obviously the best 3 teams we have.
Well, people are talking about the Four Aces. It's a Four Aces renaissance out in Texas. Love to see P. Reed, HV3, and DJ crushing it. I'm sure you can agree with that one, right?
I 100% do.
Now, here's something pretty interesting that happened. We're going to toss in just a moment a guy by the name of Bryson DeChambeau. He just continues to make the people fall deeper and deeper in love with him. Here's him crashing the Whiskey Myers concert. Look at this.
Dallas, you guys are incredible. Give it up for Whiskey Myers. Incredible. How are you guys feeling tonight? You guys showed up. You loved every minute of today, and I can't thank you enough for coming out. It was an exciting day. You stuck through it in the heat. I can't thank you enough, and you guys better be here tomorrow. It's going to be an even more incredible night. I love you guys. Go Crushers. Let's have some fun tonight.
You got to love this. Nothing says rock and roll more than a golf polo. Thank you, Bryson.
The stripes on it.
I mean, I'm ready to just go crazy right now. And he threw the hat. That's what you got to love.
Boomerang.
Now, dedicated to our unofficial host, Bryson DeChambeau, this is our Aramco Power Players. This is his tee shot yesterday on 17. He's second in the event in carry distance and certainly a power player. This dude's averaging 335 yards. What is this guy eating, Pat? What's going on with this guy?
I saw it Monday night. It's a lot.
Here's a list of all of our Aramco Power Players. Now we're going to head back down to Rachel Drummond, getting her final rundown on that range. Rachel, over to you.
Okay, so something that was super impressive yesterday was Mark Leishman. He held 2 shots. I mean, how he's done that, I never know. Where's he gone? Oh, he's just cooling down. I'm going to grab him. Leash, you're a machine. You hold 2 shots yesterday. Obviously, there's a lot of caddy input from Matty.
Yeah.
But what are you thinking about process-wise to hold it?
Yeah, well, the one on 17 was about the same distance as my backyard. So it was like I could hit a little spinner in there, and I had a bit of a backstop as well, so that wasn't too bad. The one on 5 was a little bit more trouble around. So, yeah, happy with both of them. Yeah, they certainly help the scorecard when you can get a couple of those.
Finally, some people do visualize, some don't. Do you visualize it going in?
Well, I mean, you visualize it going close, I guess, you know. Whether I was aiming directly at the pin on that one on 5 or not, I don't have to tell you that. But, yeah, you'd certainly visualize the flight and the shot you want to hit. And, you know, sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. And was lucky enough to have a couple go in yesterday.
Absolute gold, thank you. Keep visualizing. Back garden's doing wonders. He loves the grass as well. Right, the man I wanted to speak to, he's just gone. Henrik Stenson. His 3-wood is his favorite club in the bag, and it actually broke yesterday, and Ben and all the guys at the tour van were tirelessly trying to find out how this shaft and what the matchups were, and they got it done. So good luck to him and Fanny today.
Thank you so much, Rachel and Pat. Before we dive into more talk about the final round, Annabelle Angel is ready to give us all the facts we need for the final round. It's 5 under. Check it out.
Here are 5 things you need to know heading into the final round of LIV Golf Dallas. Patrick Reed was born in San Antonio, Texas, and resides in this glorious state now as well. Should he secure his first LIV win and his first professional victory in Texas today, the 2018 Masters champion just might catch the eye of U.S. Ryder Cup captain Keegan Bradley. The same year Reed won his Masters, David Puig was a European Junior Ryder Cup team member. Weighing in at 6'2" and 185 pounds, yesterday he left us gobsmacked by hitting it pin high on the 615-yard 17th hole in just 2 shots. Now we're wondering whether he might also punch his ticket to the Open Championship today. 21 times our man from the UK, Paul Casey, has won golf tournaments around the world. He leads the field this week in fairways and greens hit. We said that would be the key when the week began, so watch out for Paul. Joaquin Niemann improved his score by 12 shots from round 1 to round 2. Back now at even par heading into the final round. Both he and DeChambeau start 9 shots behind Reed. If either rally and win, they'd set an all-time LIV record. Within 20 miles of where I'm standing here in Carrollton, Texas, there are 98 golf courses. That's impressive. Perhaps more so, do you remember the kids' sneakers with the wheels in the heels? They're called Heelys, and the headquarters are right here in Carrollton.
That was the greatest exit ever. That was incredible, Annabelle Angel. Let's take a look at our live individual standings here. If the tournament were to end right now, this gives you the perspective of what's happening. Pat, you do such a great job. Break this down for us. What do you see? Joaquin Niemann leading the way. John and Bryson, it looks like a 3-dog race right there.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be towards the end of the season. We only got 5 tournaments left, and those guys have been playing incredible all year. I'd love to see Patrick get up to 4th there. Again, love to see David getting that Open in 2 weeks. But again, all solid players. These guys are going to be around for a long time.
That's a good storyline there. Sergio and David going head-to-head.
But these are the storylines for me. This 30-19 group. I mean, Harold needs another great day today. If he can get above that 47 points, get him in like the 50-55, he can guarantee himself a spot next year. But this whole zone here is really where I like watching it, the cut line, I call it.
All right, let's take it down a little lower.
And then this one here,
the
drop zone is, these guys obviously don't want to finish there. But, the 43 to 54 guy, I mean, they have to really kind of get something going if they're going to, really try to get a spot next year, because the open zone is
all right, we actually do have
kind of open.
One more page here. Let's scroll down just a little further here.
Yeah, these guys, I mean, they're going to need, essentially a miracle, in the last. I mean, they're going to have to find some real game in the next 15 rounds to, stay on LIV here. But, hey, it only takes 3 days. They can go home, find something, come out, have an incredible tournament, and maybe ride it out the rest of the year. It can happen in a short amount of time.
Fair enough, Pat. We appreciate the honesty, and the fans absolutely love to see it. More to come here on the Club 54 pre-round show. All right, now, Pat, typically in our post-round show, when we have a guest on, we like to do form check, and the fans really love it. So we figured today, why not? For some fun, let's do some form check with you. These are fan-submitted swings that you can absolutely rip apart if you want.
All right.
Okay. Here's our first
St. Andrews here, the Old Course Hotel. I've stayed in that hotel. I've actually hit it. So I'm not going to make fun of that guy because I've almost done that, but not really. But kind of.
The walk-away. It's the walk-away.
If I was that guy, I'd be in the Jigger Inn over there at the bar. I'm worried about playing golf.
Next one. I believe this is Dennis Quaid.
I saw this the other day. Not bad motion.
Apparently he's got game, huh?
Yeah. Not bad, not bad. I mean, really.
Would you give him any pointers, or just he's got it?
Alcohol again, I don't know. Looks like he's having fun, though. I mean, it's awesome to see all walks of life. Celebrities, not celebrities, whatever. I mean, everybody plays golf, which is cool. Now, this is something.
Here's an interesting one.
That's not a walk-off, I can promise you.
More like a baseball swing.
It's got to be a baseball guy.
Yeah,
Who is it?
Yeah. That's a good baseball swing for certain.
Good contact, though.
All right, here's another one here.
That's something now.
Whoa, we got to see that again.
I don't want to see that again. That is unbelievable.
It's kind of like a dance move and a golf swing.
It's the best of all of them. I got to be honest with you, it's the best of all of them.
All right, here's one.
Strong grip. We're going to go for the power
Young
hook.
guy here.
Pigeon-toed, okay. Oh, boy.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh, yikes.
Whoa! I can't wait to hear what you got to say.
Other than the white socks with black shoes, I don't really have anything, you know?
All right, last one. Play nice, Pat.
Not bad. Not bad.
All right, that was fun. All right, there's no time like the present to sign up for the league's loyalty program. It's LIVX. You can keep up with news and info on the league's 13 teams and your favorite players. There's also fun, interactive games to keep you entertained. It's all through the LIVX Hub on the LIV Golf app. Sign up today if you're smart. All right, now, Pat, I am interested in some of your predictions now that we've seen how things have transpired this week. I want to start with the individual champion. Who are you predicting? You started this week saying possibly Jon Rahm. Are you sticking with that, or do you see a win in Patrick Reed's future?
You know, look, Jon Rahm obviously can shoot 65 at any time he tees up on any course in the world, but I'm going with P. Reed today. I love what I saw yesterday. I saw discipline. I saw control. Putting great. I didn't see any ups or downs. You know, he's been in position again. Again, he's got a green jacket. He's the only one that's got a major in the last group. I just see him getting it done today.
I think it's almost pointless to ask you about the 4 aces and if you think they're going to win. I'm pretty sure your team choice are the 4 aces today.
I really want them to win. You know, they have been trending. You know, they finished second in the last tournament in Virginia. They all seem to be kind of, you know, relaxed and playing well. I just think they're going to play. I think they're going to win it today, even though, you know, Crushers and Legion are right there, and they can, again, this can all change in 2 holes.
No surprise with that answer. Just had to ask.
Yeah,
all right, now we know we have
my boys, you know that.
We got the race for the exemption for the Open Championship. Here's Abraham Answer getting ready for his day. I got to ask you, who's going to get it done today? Sergio, will he hold on?
I don't know. I think Sergio needs a really good day. Although, you know, like Jerry was saying, statistically, these guys have to play really well in order to, you know, catch Sergio. He doesn't really. He's done a lot of the work this year, but I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm pulling for Poos, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Answer win. It's so up in the air. But I think it's actually such a great storyline that we have that we can use. I think it's so cool. I'll be listening all day in my ear about it. So, you know, whoever gets it is going to be worthy of it because they're all great guys. They're all phenomenal players. So whoever gets it is going to be well worthy of the spot.
That's for certain, Pat. Now, here's my final toss to the boys in the booth this week as they get their 2 cents in before the final round. Arlo White, David Faraday, to you.
A typically scorching hot day here at Marido Golf Club in Dallas, Texas. We've got so much to decide today. Could it be Patrick Reed's day for a start individually? We've got the team contest and the 4 aces chasing a first victory in a long time, and the subplot of open qualification as well. Sergio Garcia a little nervous about that. Now, Patrick Reed, 41st individual event, David. He hasn't won a LIV Golf League event yet, but he's pretty good as a pro taking a lead into the final round.
Yeah, he has a pedigree as a front runner. There's no question about that. A 3-shot lead is, you know, it's something. It's not comfortable on a golf course like this where it's so easy to make a double bogey, and he's got a bunch of really great players behind him. He wants to get off to a good start, but as I said, you know, that 3-shot lead, it's really nothing going on. So we'll see how they get off.
It's a beast of a course. Only 14 players under par heading into the final round. Patrick Reed seeking a first pro win in his home state of Texas as well. It's going to be compelling viewing, and we'll have the call at the top of the hour.
Thank you, Arlo. Thank you, David. You hear that? You know what that means, Pat?
I know exactly what that means.
You hear that? That means we're just moments away from our shotgun start. Today, we crown a champion for the individual and team title here at LIV Golf Dallas, presented by Aramco. We want to thank all of our fans for watching, per usual. And Pat, I appreciate you joining me. It's Championship Sunday. It's a loaded field, and the chase continues. Coming up next, main coverage starts at 12 p.m. local time. That's 1 p.m. Eastern, and that's all going down on FS2. After that, it's the post-round show. Back to the Club 5-4, baby. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. I got one more thing to say. Pat, you got me?
Got you.
Peace.